Okay, there we go. Hello everybody. I'm gonna do a quick intro because I have my little one in the back. So anyways, we are here in the 86 League with... There we go. Sorry about that. We are here in the 86 League with 5 Bruvs, once again facing off Nexus Esports in a 3v3 best of 5. So we're gonna get into that for week 5. Don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, 86 League. We're waiting on all the players here, so once they get in, we'll be able to start us off and get things rolling. But until then, hang tight, chill with us, let us know who's here in chat, who you're here to support, as we'd love to see it, and we'll get started very, very soon. We also did have a couple questions of the day. If you follow us on Instagram at Royal Ascent Esports, you'll see every Monday through Friday we have a question of the day. Yesterday's being, are you a dog person or are you a cat person? That I have to know. Let us know which one you choose. Today's question: what is one Rocket League accomplishment you are proud of yourself for doing? I feel like that's pretty on par, as we have Rocket League happening right now on the main stream. A few more announcements coming at the end of the stream, but yeah, let us know, dogs or cats, and your greatest Rocket League accomplishment. I'm so glad you asked, Tasers. I actually just did the stats yesterday. I'm super proud, not only of myself, but of the teams, and I was thinking of bringing it up, but I wasn't too sure. So for 5 Bruvs here, okay, the stats obviously are from last week. They will be changing here very soon, but 5 Bruvs have a 3-2 record with 11 games won overall and 10 games lost, so they're really close, right? Still in the lead. They have a winning streak. It's going good. We did have a little bit of a rough start, just switching out some players in the beginning of the season, but I think we figured it out, clearly. So yeah, 3-2 with 11-10 game record. So hopefully after today it's gonna be 5-2, because they have 2 games. However, I had scheduled a cast at the 12 o'clock mark. However, they did change their game to 12:30. So if my other game ends soon or it's a forfeit, I might be able to grab their second game, which is super exciting, but we'll see. Stats will be going up. The team's looking really good out there. It's looking like we got Clarky, we got Jake, and we got Rico. All the RAE members here showing up on time, per usual. Love to see it. Once Nexus gets here, ooh, game time. Welcome on in, Remix. Rocket League leaderboard. Okay, I like that. If you're just joining us, we are waiting for the other team, and we just went over the RAE questions of the day, so let us know if you are a dog or cat person. And then the question of the day for today is, what is your greatest Rocket League accomplishment that you are proud of yourself for doing? There we go. Alrighty, we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1, kickoff number 1 underway. Let's get right into the game here. Alrighty. And kickoff goes in favor of RAE here as they try to get closer to the net. We got Rico with the shot. Great save by Bjorn as it goes off the backboard. Clarky is there. Another great save by AJ. As now moving downfield, Rico stopping him. Gets a follow-up 50, sending the ball to the other side. Jake is there to play it into the corner, get past the defense. Rico with the follow-up, and there it is. First goal of the game going to Royal Ascent. Yeah. Here we go. Kickoff number 2. 4 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock. Nexus taking this one. Jake with the turnaround. Sends it center. Az sends it out down to the right side. Rico with the turnaround. In comes AJ. He gets past him. Clarky with the follow-up touch. What a play. Let's take a look at that replay, everybody. Rico with the touch off the wall. Gets the ball center with one more touch. Clarky sending it to that right side. No defense there. Great placement. Giving us a 2-goal lead. 4 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Kickoff at number 3 as it goes to the wall. We got AJ sending it down field. He gets taken out with the demo though. Clarky with the small clear, sending the ball to midfield. Jake with the follow-up, back over to Clarky, back over to Rico, to the backboard. Great save by AJ as Jordan sends it into the corner. We got Jake with the shot. Great touch by defense once again. Rico is there, keeping the offensive pressure alive, taking the 50. As with the follow-up, though, gets it down, but Jake's there to stop it. AJ now with the follow-up, pushing offense. Clarky with the backboard defense, gets it down, back to midfield, going with the air dribble, past the defense, gets the reset. It's a setup. Rico can't quite get there. Things turn around, go back over to Jake as he takes the 50. Ball's just outside the net on the left side. In comes Clarky with the shot, and it's in! Take a look at that replay. That angle. Great follow-up by Clarky, though, straight center into the net. Here we go. 3-0, 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. As moving downfield, Clarky stopping him in his tracks. As with the turnaround, but Clarky was there with the 50. Ball's going to the other side now. In comes Jake, sending the ball back downfield over to Clarky. As we move into that right side corner, Rico's there, sending it towards the net just a little bit. Second man defense, taking it downfield. As Jake waits patiently, he does move past him into the corner. Rico with a great 50, pinching the ball out. In comes Bjorn once again off the backboard. Rico is there on defense. A bump clears the way just a little bit. A pop-up, a little bit of a team bump. Unfortunate. It was a great setup, but it's okay. As we are back on defense, Rico has the clear, grabbing the save. Defense now trying to move to offense. They do get a passing play. It is 50. Rico is there. Followed up by Jake into that corner. Rico now following it up once again, taking possession, moving downfield. AJ with the save. Now comes Jake with the turnaround. Again, keeping the offensive pressure alive here. As they're in that right side, another 50 by Clarky, sends it to the other side. Defense pops it middle. As with the touch off the wall, can't play it. Leaves it for AJ. Clarky playing it smart, waiting patiently, and there you have it. Opposing team on the board officially. Second man offense, sinking that one in. Great follow-up. 3-1 now. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. We got Az now taking this kickoff. Jake with possession, going with the air dribble, gets the reset, goes low, a pass to Clarky, and it's in! Let's watch that replay real quick. A great pass by Jake over to Clarky, the placement, the team play, everything. They are looking so good out there. You guys can't tell me otherwise in this game number 1. I'm sorry. Got Jordan now, moving downfield. Clarky in possession. He gets 50. Ball's going back towards the net, but Rico is there taking the 50. Ball's now in Jake's tires as he goes downfield. It's a great follow-up. AJ tries to turn it around. Clarky gets the 50. Sends it to the other side. Rico is there off the backboard. Leaves it. Jake can't quite get there. Defense now moving to offense. They get past midfield. Clarky sends it back to AJ. It is a shot. Jake with the save. Sending it to that left side corner. As Rico moves downfield, he looks for a pass. Clarky is there. He's got one boost in the tank and all three defenders till Rico comes along, takes out 2/3 of the team. What a demo play there, clearing up some of that pressure. Clarky now with the steal. Sends it back center. AJ with the save, one touch. Rico's up. He gets to it first off the ceiling. Back over to Clarky with the pass to Jake. Defense is there. A great read by as Clarky now gets another pass center. Goes to the other side. No follow-up. Jordan now taking it down field. Followed up by AJ. Clarky's there on defense. Sending the ball back down field. As everybody's bumping each other now. It's getting a little physical. Love to see it. A shot on net is shut down by as Jake now has a pinch from the ceiling. Can Rico get it? He does! What a play, what a setup, what a touch. Not in that order. Jake with the touch, with the pass, over to Rico. The finishing play right there, giving us a 4-goal lead with only 25 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Rico taking this kickoff, giving it over to AJ. We got Nexus with the reset off the backboard. Taking that offensive push. Can't quite get through the defense though. As now getting shut down by Jake as we move back down towards midfield. Clarky with the send into the corner. We got 4 seconds remaining. Rico is up in possession. Shut down by Jordan. And there you have it. Game number 1 going to 5 Bruvs here. Give me 1 second. I gotta change them up. As you know and love, game number 2 happening on Forbidden Temple. Let's take a look at these stats. Okay, Clarky alone, 7 shots, 5 for Rico and 4 for Jake. Totaling in saves, 5. We got 1, 2, 2 across the board. Over on the other side, they have a total of 9 saves. Crazy work, if you ask me. Okay, 9 saves for Nexus here and only 6 shots. So Clarky alone has more shots by himself compared to the opposing team here. Absolutely incredible performance here by RAE. Shots, you guys. 16 shots for RAE. What is this? Well, let's see if they can keep it up as we have game number 2 here. Once again, Forbidden Temple, 5 minutes on the clock, 0-0 ball game. Kickoff number 1 going in favor of RAE as Jake sends it into that left side corner. AJ now trying to send it out. Clarky with the shot. Great save by AJ and as. They both had to get in his way. Ball's back at midfield. We got a pass over to Rico. Rico to the backboard. Bouncing up play. Bjorn with a touch as he sends it over to Clarky. Now turning things around. Going for the attack. Tries to go low. Defense still getting a small touch on it. Rico with the follow-up. Ball's back center. Jake sending it to that left side there. As Clarky now gets a shot on net. As with the save. Jake with the turnaround. AJ is there. Sending it out. Clarky now with the follow-up. Putting the ball back on target. Rico, a little bit of a redirect on target, but defense is there. Jake now turning things around. AJ getting in his way. Clarky with the steal. So an open net for a second. No capitalization on it though. AJ now in possession. Stolen away by Jake. Over center. Clarky with the bump. In comes Rico. So he gets one small touch, takes the 50. Jake now with the follow-up. Jordan now moving down field back over to Clarky as he sends it to the other side of the field. A bouncing play. Jake plays it. Rico has to fall back. A little too much bounce on that one, but he still gets the read. Great positioning there. Great setup. Off the backboard, defense is there. Jake with the shot. What a snipe. I don't think they were ready for that. Let's take a look at that replay. Rico off the backboard. AJ sends it out, right? Clarky was there. They kind of expected him to try to go for that. But Jake as third man being there, I don't think they were ready. 1-0 now. 3 minutes, 29 seconds. It seems like Nexus kind of has a read on RAE a little bit better as they're not able to score as quickly. Everybody seems a little bit more patient, a little bit more calculated here. Absolutely love to see that. Great gameplay here. As Bajorn now ties up the game. This is the first time we have seen these teams neck and neck here. Great steal by Bjorn. Off the backboard, playing into it. Little to no boost to work with. 1-1 now. 3 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. We got Clarky. We got Az. Going in favor of Clarky. Over to Jake. Jake. Over to Rico off the ceiling. Oh, that would have been a great play there. He does get the shot. It is shut down. AJ now moving into the corner. Followed up by Bjorn. Clarky on defense. Grabs the save. A pass over to Rico with the clear. Jake's already there. And what a read by defense Az. Sending the ball back. Clarky now gets a pass center. Rico is there. They are getting a read on our passing plays here. Very, very interesting to see them counter that. Now we got Az now moving down a field. Little pinch. Rico getting in the way. Popped up for Clarky as he gets one touch. Over to defense. Rico taking the 50. Jake is there with the follow-up. In comes Az. Jake still getting in the way. Buying his team some time. Love to see that. Clarky now with the breakaway. Goes with the dribble. Tries to get it in. Can't quite do it. Ball's in that right side corner. Moving downfield. Jake falling back. Taking all the boost he can. Rico with the 50. As the ball goes over to Clarky. We got Az with the 50. Still going in favor of RAE. Popped up to Rico, who gets the shot. And it's in. Okay, let's take a look at that one. We got Rico up for it. One slight touch. He barely touched it. And there you have it. Here we go. 2-1, 2 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Clarky with the breakaway. Is it in? It's not quite in. It's off the post twice. Another shot by Jake. Jordan now on defense. Rico with the 50 off the ceiling. In comes Clarky. Az just beats him there. Jake is there for the turnaround though. Sending it into the corner. Great shutdown by defense. AJ sends it back out. Clarky getting in the way of Az. No free goal here. As Az takes the shot. Jake is there. Sending it to the corner. Playing off the ceiling. Ground pinch past the defense. That's one of them. Second man now, AJ going down a field. Rico with the shutdown. Az now on that back line here. Trying to turn things around. Can't quite get through our offense. Jordan now with a touch. As he moves it downfield. Rico stops him just a little bit. AJ can't quite get the read there. Jake with the pass over to Rico. Rico sending it downfield. The ball is up. There goes Clarky. There's the shot. And it's in. Let's take a look what happened with Nexus there. I'm a little surprised, right? Because I did see one try and go for that challenge. They end up not doing it, and all three end up in that left side corner. I'm not too sure why, but nobody challenged Clarky there, and he definitely capitalized on that opportunity there. Here we go. A 3-1 game. Less than 1 minute remains. Az now in possession. As he moves downfield, Rico steals the ball away. As it goes from that corner, bounces center. AJ takes over. They're slowly moving downfield. Lots of bouncing plays. No momentum till Az comes along. The double tap, but it's not in until an unfortunate own goal. It's okay. Lots of demos that coming out. Can't quite see. It's okay. A 3-2 game. 34 seconds on the clock. There's still time to tie up this game. There's still time. 30 seconds as AJ moves down field with the air dribble. Jake with one touch. Ball still going into the corner. Clarky with the turnaround. Az misses that one. As he finds the breakthrough. Doesn't quite have the angle on the ball, but Rico does. Defense gets in his way. AJ with the save. As Jake now goes up off the ceiling, passes it down. Clarky off the backboard, double tap, and it's in! Great setup. Clarky there again, a double tap into the net, bringing us back to a 2-goal deficit here. 4 seconds remain as we just try and clear up the time. Rico going for one more maybe? A for effort, but no dice there. We end in a 4-2 game, given a game point to RAE here. Okay, you guys saw that lag? Okay. Oopsie kitty. Let's change this map. Maybe it's the map, right? Maybe. But here you have it. RAE dominating, taking game number 1 and game number 2. Now, technically, having a 13-10 win-loss rate. Let's see if we are going to be ending in a 14-10, or if this one's going to be what adds to that loss record for RAE. Thank you, Dragon, for the updates. Appreciate you, King. Let's head into game number 3. 5 minutes back on the clock. Wheels are turning and the engines are revving. As we got Bjorn now moving down into that corner. Gets a shot. Jake with the save. A pass over to Rico as the shot's on target. We got Az on defense with the save. Clarky trying to get in the way. Bumps the defense. Jake now with the follow-up over to center field as they try and get a pass. There's no follow-up by that second man. Rico with the reset sends the ball center and defense shuts it down. Jake now with the clear as AJ sends it back to the backboard. No double tap setup. Up goes Az. He's got no boost, faking out Rico. Jordan now sending it back into that right side corner. Clarky is there as the ball bounces out. Jordan now moving it downfield. Clarky with the shot, and it's in! Let's take a look at that replay. That was an unfortunate own goal as Clarky takes the shot here, right? But Jordan goes up for it, and it bounces off his car. I don't even know how he finds that, like, not him specifically, but that momentum, that bounce off the car like that. You would think it would bounce up, right? I saw the vision for defense there, but unfortunately, Rocket League physics, just Rocket League physics, that's it. But as I'm talking about that, we got Rico with another shot, Az with the save. As he moves downfield, Rico stops him in his tracks as he turns the ball around, takes possession, moves downfield. Bjorn getting in his way, ball's going into that right side, bouncing off the wall. Bjorn still has the read on it, takes it to the other side, trying to find a way through this defense here. As we do have a pass over to AJ, balls to the backboard, double backboard defense. Az now going back to it. Jake still up there, getting the save. As the ball's in the corner, Az takes the shot, it's off the crossbar. Rico's there as he grabs that right side corner boost, moving downfield. He's shut down by Bjorn once again. He now goes for the shot. It's a great setup, saved away by Rico. Rico gets taken out with a demo. Jake in possession, gets a one-touch, 2 off the wall. In comes Rico with a shutdown. Open net. Can Jake get this touch? He hits the crossbar, and the ball rolls out. Rico now having to turn it around and reset there. As with the touch, sending the ball back downfield. Jake can't get to it, but he fakes out Bjorn. Clarky now in possession, sends it all the way downfield, just outside the net. No follow-up by Jake. He's tackling the defense. Rico now going for the attack. Can't quite get to it. Clarky has third man, sends the ball to the wall, plays the bounce. AJ with the attack, sends it into that corner. Jake now with the touch over to Rico. Jordan now moving downfield, slowly but surely. Gets past Clarky, not past Jake. Jake now with the dribble on the floor. Bounce off the wall over to Rico. Jake with the fake as Az goes towards the net. Clarky is there with the save, using the little boost he had left to get back just in the nick of time. Ball's in that right side corner of Royal Ascent here. We have 2 minutes remaining and a 1-0 game. This is the closest we have seen these two. The ball goes up back out. Clarky gets the 50 on as and it rolls into that left side corner of RAE. We're back on defense here. Playing a very, very defensive game this time around. There's lots of attacks, especially coming from Jordan and AJ here. And as I say that, Jordan with the first goal for Nexus in game number 3 here. With lots of setups, AJ finally finding a great setup, and Jordan just capitalizes on that bounce from the wall play. Welcome on in, Reaper. Here we go, 1-1, 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. Yeah.
I need your help.
Okay. And just like that, we have a 2-1 game. Clarky taking this one. I will be right back, you guys. Enjoy the game, though, for sure. I'm coming to help, I promise. Let's go. Alrighty, and I am back. Thank you so much for waiting. We still have a 2-1 game, 20 seconds on the clock as the ball is up. So is Jordan as he plays the bounce off the ceiling, moves downfield. He's got no boost. Jake with the turnaround. Back over to Jordan as he gets in the way, as now sending it to the wall. As Nexus take the defense. Another shot incoming. Great save. Clarky with the follow-up again, though. I was going to say Nexus just need 1 goal to tie it up, but Clarky's going to put the nail in the coffin, getting another goal with only 1 second remaining. And once that ball drops, we conclude our series. GG's to both teams. Okay, so sorry about that. I did not mean to press that button. Okay. Anyways, there we go. Okay, we're back. We're better. That's it. Alrighty. Anyways, as I was saying, GG's to both teams, and congratulations to Bruvs for bringing in another win in full sweep fashion. Great team plays out there. Great performance by each and every single one of them. Super, super proud, and I'm so happy you guys were here to cheer them on in this series. As I did mention, they do have a second game today happening in... I'm gonna say happening in an hour, almost exactly. So yeah, they will be back on the field. However, like I said, I did take a cast prior to them scheduling, so I don't know if we will be having that one casted. However, I will try and get to it if the other one ends pretty quickly. This one ended pretty quickly, and then if it's a forfeit, then even better, right? But I would not wish that in any league to have a forfeit game. So, yeah. Hopefully I can get to it and we can see Bruvs playing again on the field. Quick follow-up, though. It is Thursday. So I want to do just a quick announcement. Tomorrow, not only do we have the NA 6-mans happening, and this time it will be hosted by our lovely events manager, Turtle. She will be up here in the casting booth. Not casting. I don't think she'll be casting. She'll be here hanging out with you guys. But we also have our RAE event. I'm pretty sure she's hosting a Valorant lobby, and that's happening at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So be there, be square, hop in the Twitch channel, as it's going to be super, super fun. And then we also have RLCS for the EU teams. We are going to be following Bruvs on Friday as well, so that'll be happening actually around this time tomorrow. So if you guys want to tune in for that and cheer them on, see how far they go, as it's their first run as a team. So we just want to be there to support them, show off their performance as we saw from today. But yeah, lots and lots of events happening in the next few days. So make sure to stay tuned. Hop in the Discord because all the announcements are all compiled together. It looks nice. So you can keep up with that, and then also join in these events as well, as they are open to all community members. You don't have to be a player. So yeah, we'd love to have you there, but until then, if I don't see you, then I will hopefully see you tomorrow. You guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, or night wherever you are watching from, and we'll see you out on the field again soon. Have a good one, everybody.